For once, I'm completely caught up before I start talking. Kinda completely caught up. I mean, we've always got to change our Neko Atsume picture of the day, but I like to do that after we start. But anyway, how are you all doing? Happy Wednesday! Hello. Hold on. My VTube studio was on and then it decided not to be. Ah ba ba ba. Hello? Let's see. Caliber? Hello? Okay, let's close it and reopen it. Oh my god, Throw Cobalt didn't work either. Is it OBS? Okay, here I am. Let me see if Throw Cobalt will work again. Throw Cobalt is not working. Tits? What's going on? Trigger object. Yep. And my hotkey should work. Am I connected? I'm not connected to Twitch. That's probably why. Okay. Okay. How about now? Yo, I'm just trying to throw some bits. Alright, let's try. There it is. There we go. Thank you for the head pat. Alright. We're all caught up. How are you? How are you doing? Are you having a good day? Have you been eating good food, everyone? It's okay, Harvey can get them in spirit. He's getting them not in spirit. He's getting them for reals. Okay. Let me get our Neko Atsume picture of the day because it's really cute and I really love it. Let's see. I just have to go past all of my friends' memes. There we go. Let's save this. Neko Atsume. Did that save? I think so. So now if I go into here and I go in here and actually, let me do one thing real quick. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's go back here. Neko Atsume. Where are you? I just put you in. There you are. Okay, this is our lovely Neko Atsume screenshot of the day. This is an incredibly rare cat that I just happened to see when I was going to plug in my phone because it was dying. So I was like, okay, yeah, let me plug in my phone. And then I happened to look because I was like, ooh, let me see if anything needs to be done in Neko Atsume. And then I saw them. So this is the survey cat. So like when you're in Neko Atsume, and I'm going into it myself so I can double check that I'm saying the right things. But when you go into Neko Atsume, hold on, I have to see who came by. No one knew, but that's okay. Miss Fortune was here, that's right. Thank you for all the money. I gotta watch an ad. Anyway, at some point there's like a survey you can do, and this is the cat that shows up to do the survey. And generally, they don't really show up because there's not really a toy that will entice them. But there are 3 cats like this. There's Survey Kitty. There's, I think her name is Survey. There's Info Meow, which is the information kitty. And then technically, there's the cat when you subscribe, you get a custom cat, but then you also get a cat that can help like put out food or clean, and sometimes like they'll eat too. But yeah, generally, I wish I could show my screen, but there's like a call for review, and it's like it's for reviewing the app, really. So, Survey. And very, very rarely she can come get food and you can see her. So I thought it'd be perfect to put up here today. But in any case, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're having a fun time. I have finally picked up Tomodachi Life today. I've been in and out on picking it up, not because of anything bad, just because, like, okay, so I'm not playing this on my 3DS, period. Next sentence. I was having an issue with some errors that was doing some weird glitches, but I got it fixed, so that's not a problem. And so now I'm playing it, and the problem was I just needed time to like make my me, and then I was like, okay, as long as I can do that, then I'm good. And I kept having to start over because I couldn't get to a save button in time whenever I could sit down and play it. But today I finally played it. I got my me, I got Alex's me, I got some friend me's, and it's so funny. It's such a funny game. Some of the shenanigans that happened today. Alex's me was like, hey, come look at my stomach. And I was like, okay. And here I am thinking, okay, well maybe his me has a tummy ache. Maybe he needs me to be a doctor. I look in his stomach and there's like a dissolved picture of a steak. And I'm like, okay, maybe this is hurting him. And then I come out from the menu and he's like, pretty neat, huh? What the fuck you mean? I just bought out an x-ray. There was my friend's me accidentally falling for my me, and I'm like, oh no, they're taken. And then became the we have to help them get not depressed. So we gave him a new shirt. We gave him new food that he hated. We played a game with him. We played a slide puzzle, and I am not good at slide puzzles. I'm surprised we finished it. But he's back to normal now. But yeah, if you can, and you have access to a 3DS or other means of playing 3DS games, definitely give Tomodachi Life a try, because I mean, I played it for a couple of hours today and it was really funny. And I got most of my friends to make their me's. Belleth wasn't around, so we had to make his me, and we think it came out pretty okay. But the rest we just had to, like, you know, like, we just like, hey, I'm gonna go through these 11 pages of hair options, pick one. Incredibly fun. What else have I been doing lately? I've been playing a lot of Fantasy Life. My goal right now, the 3DS Fantasy Life, my goal right now, I think, is to finish the main story before the next Fantasy Life comes out, which I don't think should be a problem. I think I'm about to finish chapter 4 And there's 7 chapters altogether. And now that I'm at a higher level, it's a lot easier to do things like, for example, I would like to make sure that my combat classes can survive whatever area they're in, which isn't really a requirement. It's not a requirement that I need to do. It's just, I would like it, you know? So that's what I'm working on right now. I recently, I think my main is Paladin right now. Hi, Luna, how are you? Luna, I saw you were playing Hollow Knight earlier. How was it? You hope my day is going well? It was very good, Luna. I was just talking about how I picked up Tomodachi Life for the first time today and how it's been incredibly silly. Doing well, getting frustrated. Luna, what brings you back to Hollow Knight? Do you enjoy the traversal? Do you enjoy the boss? Okay, but actually, the Soul Master I think you were on, right? Yeah, that boss does suck. I was on it for a while. It took me a while because I think it was one of my first bosses. I don't remember if I fought it or the Mantis Lords first, but it was one of the first. And so I definitely feel you on it. It's a lot of, I mean, I think some people will liken Hollow Knight combat to a vaguely Souls-like, even though it's not really Souls-like in, like, you know, capital D, capital S Souls-like. That's more like 9 Souls. So if you ever want like real hard combat, go to 9 Souls. You do love the exploration and the beauty of the scenery. You see yourself taking frequent breaks. Yeah, which, you know, is good. Is definitely good. You got to do whatever you can do to enjoy a game, you know. Specifically for me, speaking of 9 Souls, I started playing it a while ago. I only played 1 session. I haven't gone back to it just because I got wrapped up in every single other game. And I tried playing it at normal, and this isn't really a thing that you can do in Hollow Knight, because Hollow Knight just pretty much only has 1 level. But I started playing 9 Souls on normal, and then I was like, oh no, this is not the way. So then I put it on easier, which allows you to adjust like whatever damage you take and whatever damage you give. So I was able to tailor it to something that makes me a little happier, which I think I take like maybe 3/4 or a half damage, maybe 3/4, maybe a half, and then I think maybe I hit like twice as hard or something, which, oh, God, listen, I understand when a game is like, bro, I'm not going to adjust myself for you because I'm meant to be hard. But genuinely, I really appreciate it when a game is like, I'm meant to be hard, but you can play it too. Because we understand that maybe you want to play it for other reasons than the challenge. Which I really appreciate, because it's like, genuinely, I want to play Elden Ring. But genuinely, I want to play it for the lore. And I think it's kind of the same in Hollow Knight, except Hollow Knight's a little bit different, because for me, a lot of the enjoyment comes from that feeling after like hitting my wall, hitting my head against the wall, like fighting an enemy and then finally beating them. Like, I get a lot of enjoyment from that, including the lore. But when a game's too hard, I can't get that. And I don't know if I'll really get that from Elden Ring, but I'm really interested in the lore. And that's why I'm like, I'll suffer through dying. You and me co-op one day? Yes, I'm pretty sure that that's gonna be the way. Oh man, because yeah, I was like, it was back when I was watching like Fulgur, Niji Sanji. I was watching him play Elden Ring, and just him playing it and just hearing all the random lore and side stories, I'm like, oh no. Oh no, I really want to play it. So like, I bought it a while ago when it was on sale, and it's sitting there. At this point, sitting there waiting for Echo to start, so that way I'll start in parallel. But yeah, so like, genuinely, I feel you when it's like, I want to play this hard game, but the boss. But that being said, something that's not hard, well, it's kind of hard, but not to the same extent. Fantasy Life! I'm going back on subjects to Fantasy Life. I love this game so much. The dialogue in it is written so well and so funny, and genuinely, it's the one thing I'm scared about when the new game comes out. Because, okay, for a lot of people, a lot of them are worried about, like, ooh, the frame rate on the Switch 1, or, oh, everything looks so empty, what if there's not a lot to play? For me, I'm like, if they don't make the dialogue as funny as the original Fantasy Life, this is going to be a disappointing game for me. Like, I'm still gonna play it, because I love it, and it's fun. But oh my god. I was in a part in it yesterday where we like released the former ruler of a country from a statue that he had been put in because basically him and another ruler were basically like, wouldn't it be fun if we had a prank war and we kept pranking each other and then the pranks kept getting worse and worse? Like, oops, you're short now. Oops, you're locked in a statue now. And so, when he came back, when he came out, his wife was so mad at him. And he just kept giving her stranger and stranger food nicknames. There was kumquat. There was, oh, my sweet day-old bread. There was, oh, it was like a bowl of muesli or something. And it's just that type of humor that really gets me. Yeah. Sorry, it was day-old banana bread. Day-old banana bread specifically. So still sweet. And it was just so funny, and I'm like, what games are doing this anymore? This is so funny. You need to lurk? Okay, have a good lurk. Thanks for saying hi. I really appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by, Lucifera. Gosh, but yeah, that game is so funny. So, this is Sesu's unpopular opinion of the day. Can we have funny, strange dialogue back in games? I'm begging. And it's not unpopular because it's bad. It's just unpopular because no one's thinking about this except me. Hi, Stare. How are you? Thanks for the early Snake Squad and the forehead kisses. Oh, let me back up because I forgot to do that when I started. Thank you, Alex, for the head pats. Thank you for throwing cobalt at me, even though it didn't work the first couple of times. Thank you for the early Snake Squad, Alex. Thank you for the early Snake Squad and the forehead kisses, Echo. And now I think I'm caught up. How are you, Stare? I hope you're having a good Wednesday. We're, yes. Wee. Oh man, I hope you're having a good one. My throat is raw from laughing all day because I started playing Tomodachi Life. The English, like the international original and not the Japanese original, because that's a different game. It's so funny. You're having a great day, actually? That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear it. I'm very proud and happy of you, Stare. I'm really glad your day is going so great, and I hope tomorrow is just the same, if not even better. The best in like at least 3 weeks? Yo, let's go. Please, W's in the chat for Stare, who's having the best day in quite a while. Good for you. I hope you can enjoy your great day by, I don't know, eating something that makes you happy, you know? Do I want to eat things that make me happy today? I thought about that, and as soon as I said it, I was like, ooh, do I want boba today? I don't know. I'll think on it. I'll have to do a lot of shifting around if I actually want to have boba today. So I'll think about that. But in any case, yeah, my day's been playing games and working. You went out for Indian food with your sister. Yo, that's awesome. What'd you eat? Are you you're a biryani type person, or are you like a curry? Well, I think you do like peanut sauce type flavor, right? I know that's mostly Thai, but I feel like maybe there's some Indian that does that too. I can't remember off the top of my head because every time I go, I just get the same shit. I get curry. You actually did get biryani. Let's go. Let's go. It's so good. My only problem is when I go for Indian food and when I go to get biryani, they trust me, right? They say, okay, Sesu, you're getting this biryani. We trust that you understand the spice level and that it's good for you. And I'm like, and then I eat it and my stomach's like, bitch, this is too spicy. I'm gonna get you back for it later. So TLDR, it's kind of hard for me to find a biryani that's not too spicy for my stomach. But one day. Also, the waiter was impressed with your ability to eat straight green chilies and rewarded us with dessert. Yo, let's go! That waiter was like, damn, Sarah, that's awesome. Here, take some dessert. Like, cool down your mouth. I love it. I love it. That's really nice of them, to be honest. I'm really glad that, I'm really happy that they did that for you. What was the dessert? Oh, so... excuse me. He was like, did you just eat those? With your mouth? Like, I understand, but I'm also like, friend, where else? Where else? Gulab Jamun. I'm looking it up. Stop. Okay. It's made from milk solids and flour. Oh, okay. So it's like a it's like a sweet dough ball in sauce. That looks so good. I know I can't eat it, but that looks so good. Wait, is there cheese in it too? So it looks like sweet, but with a little bit of a kick to it. Hold on. I need this button. There we go. And they're so good at this place. It's like a little ball of cake soaked in rose syrup. Okay, okay. Fun. That's fun. I appreciate that. Yeah, that sounds really tasty. I'm glad you enjoyed it. There's got to be some way to make a non-gluten one. I mean, I have to suppose that if I switched out the all-purpose flour for a gluten-free flour, that I could do it. Let's see if I can find any recipes. Gluten-free. Gluten-free gulab jamun. Paleo, nut-free, dairy-free. Oh, these use coconut flour. Okay, let me find something else. I feel like coconut flour and me are not gonna vibe. This one uses... yeah, gluten-free flour blend. That's cool. Because the syrup pretty much overcomes any dryness issues. Right. Yeah, that's cool. I would say I've got to try it at some point, but like, I'm still like taking months to make sesame seed balls, and I have everything I need. So, you know, I can't promise anything anymore. Oh, hold on. I'm like stretching my back. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, one day, I'll make sesame seed balls because they look so good. Anyway, your sister came over to bring you a plant growing rack. Hey, that's really good. And then you did a project. What's the project? Are you, what are you planting? Sorry, I'm like drinking water and like stretching my body, so I'm a little quiet. We organized my hall closet. Want to see? I absolutely do. Yes. Can y'all come over and organize my room next? It's so hard. It's so hard to organize it. Man, I'm sorry. My brain is just full of... It's full of Tomodachi life. I lost like every single thing I would ever talk about. I guess on the subject of organize hall closet. You want to organize my room? My room? I got a new, how do I say? How do I call you? Like a under the desk, how do I explain this? Like a footrest? So I got a footrest that I kickstarted, and I'm gonna complain a little about this Kickstarter because I feel like the way that this Kickstarter like company works is that they go, okay, we've made it. Oh, people are complaining and they want something a little better? Okay, we'll make a new version, but we'll take some stuff. We'll make some stuff good, but we'll take some stuff away. So that way, they'll need a version 3. Repeat ad nauseum. Because this is version 2 of this footrest. And if they put up a version 3, like, I'm going to eat my shoe. it just feels like, I don't know. So I got my version 2, and it's about maybe 2 inches taller than my first one, which isn't good for me. Isn't good for my short feet. It also just, I don't have this problem with my current one. And the problem is, it seems to just not really stay on the floor if like I try to use the footrest like the full way of using it, which is like kind of rotating my feet. It just doesn't stay, and it's really weird. Hi, Kyle. I hope you're doing well. How are ya? Hold on, let me shout you out. So that's Kyle. I know Kyle from another community. Kyle is really cool and plays a lot of... Currently, he's been playing a lot of Pokemon. But then he also played Mario Golf yesterday, and it really threw me off. It was fun to watch, but I was like, oh, I thought today was Pokemon. How was I not following you before? You know, sometimes it just gets lost, you know? That happens to me all the time. You're also playing it today, too. I love it. I hope you've been having fun. Suddenly in my mind, I thought about... I have a friend that's playing Yakuza right now. I think Yakuza... I have a couple of friends playing Yakuza right now. But I have a friend playing Yakuza... 3. Well, he's more of a mutual. But I was watching him play it the other day, and he was doing the golf. And I thought Mario Golf, and then I thought about Yakuza Golf, and to me, Yakuza Golf isn't fun. And I know that's just a me thing, because I think people actually enjoy it, but to me, I'm just like, this isn't fun. And I have to do this for a sub-story, and I can't lose. Literally, this sub-story in Yakuza 3 is like, save before you do this. You have to go and golf and get like 0-0, and then the president of the golf association is like, wow, good job, now play me. And then you can like lose and get something shitty, or win and get something good, so that's why you have to save. And like, you can't save after you've done the first golf game, because he comes out like immediately after, so it kind of sucks. I think I made Alex do that one. Also, we need Animal Crossing Golf. 100%. Absolutely. We'll get Animal Crossing Golf, and then we'll get Tomodachi Life Golf. Does anyone have an uncle at Nintendo that can talk to the Tomodachi Life devs and go, please put in golf, I'm begging? It would be really funny. Unfortunately, I don't have an uncle at Nintendo. I only have an uncle at Sony. That's also a joke. I don't have an uncle at Sony, but that's the gag, you know? How about a game that is golf plus fishing? Hey, Stare, give me more. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. So, what parts do we bring from golf, and what parts do we bring from fishing? How do we make this work? You're still in the blue sky phase? Wait, hold on. Golf and fishing. What if we... All I can think of is the start of golf to going into fishing. Maybe it's golf, but the water features are fishing holes. Maybe it's golf, but the water features are fishing holes, and if you get your like ball into the water, it turns into a fishing game where you have to fish it out. And perhaps you can catch fish. I have to imagine that this counts towards your par. That kind of sucks. But you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I mean, no one's gonna go retrieve the golf ball. You gotta go get it yourself. Alright. We'll hold on to this. We'll proof of concept this later. You fish out a fish and the fish spits out a ball. Okay, okay. So that way you still get to hang on to the fish, but then you also get your ball back. Okay, okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. I hope someone is writing this down, because I'm not, and I will not remember. Someone's got to write this down. Oh man. But yeah, that's the vibe. That's the life. We'll workshop this later. We'll see how people want it. Maybe a really big fish spits out 2 balls. Okay, now what do we do with 2 balls? Do we hit them both and take the average between them? No, that would suck though. Cause what if you did really good on one and then really bad on the other? But maybe that's the fun of it. Or maybe it's like, which ball is yours? You know, kind of like that Japanese story of dropping something into a lake and then it's like, which one was yours? The gold or the silver? And then you say neither, and then like maybe you get -3 to your hit, you know? Oh, hold on. I think I'm spitting with this. I think I'm spitting. Okay, so big fish spits out 2 balls. Which one's yours? Gold or silver? Or maybe you have to pick the ball and one has a higher par than the other. Yes, one could have a higher par than the other. Or if you picked gold or silver, maybe they have different power-ups. And then if you pick your ball, you get like minus to your par, you know? So maybe it's like, okay, well, you're +5 right now, buddy. Maybe you want to get -3, so maybe you could hit like par. Or maybe you're like, fuck it, I just want to be super like accurate or super like hit real hard because I'm really far away. We're spitting with this, guys. We're making a golf game now. I hope you're ready. I have no name, but we'll find something punny. What's punny about golf? We'll have to think about that one. Oh. Anyway. Also, possibly there's a Buddhist life lesson in there. Yeah, probably. We can make this into a serious game, golfing, fishing adventure. It could be perfect. It could be awesome. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Anyway. I don't know what else to talk about, y'all. Everything that's in my head is Tomodachi life or fantasy life. Choose the middle path. Yeah! Yeah, choose the middle path. Oh, yeah, let me go look. Let me go look. Wow! Oh my god, that's so organized. What the fuck? Yeah, come do that to my room next. Oh my god. Maybe I should get an organizing tray. Or an organizing thing. I have like a tray, but it's not really working. I could fit something back there. Oh, Stare, you started something. You started something for me. I'll get back to you on how that goes. Not well, probably. Right! Right! Stare's closet is so nice. I also really enjoy all the different jackets. I've got like cat jacket, warm jacket, warmer jacket, warmest jacket. You've got like blue, red, a nice cream striped color. To be fair, we just organized this, so like it's gonna go downhill from here. Yes, but it'll be a little bit easier because now that you have an organizing method here, when you do clean it, you don't have to start over from scratch, you know? You actually cut down on jackets by about 50%. Yo, that's wild. Oh my god. Good job. But also, I'm sorry you had to get rid of a lot of your jackets. But, I mean, look at the results, you know? The results, they're doing it. Now I want organizing shelves. Stare, you've started something. I hope you understand. I'll look at storage things later. No, it's cool. You had too many jackets? Okay, okay. I have to do that with my clothes. The problem is I'm holding on to a lot of clothes that I'm like, oh, well, these fit me like 10 years ago. And I'm like, bro, you are not the same size and that's okay. And even if you do get to that size, you're not gonna want to wear this stuff. Get rid of it, you know? No one needs 3 shearling coats. I guess you make a good point. You make a good point. Oh, man. I've also need to go through I gotta go through like my 9-cube organizer because I have one, and like I need to organize that. For example, I've got one that's just like all like crochet junk, and like that's cool and all, but I can't find anything in it, and I'm sure I don't need everything in it still, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, I've gotta organize. Besides, your coats are all thrifted or homemade, so it's kind of the circle of life. Stare, I love that so much. That's so nice. What is this? Oh. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I think that's so nice and so fun. I wish... I don't know. I don't thrift all that much, but like, I don't buy clothes all that much either. I think the last time I bought clothes was literally recently because I wanted to try some new pants, but then before that, I don't really buy clothes all that often. So, usually for me when I buy clothes, I'm just buying like sustainable, ethical, maybe paying a little bit more for it, but that's okay. I've been seeing how thrift shop prices are getting more and more expensive these days. I don't remember where it was that I saw a screenshot of this, but I saw a screenshot of pants at like jeans at a thrift store that were like $30. And I was just like, isn't this really expensive for a thrift store? Like, for the people that need them, this is way too expensive. But alas. Also today, you found a completely new water filter pitcher sitting beside the recycle bins. Oh yeah, it's yours now. Good job. Now you can have filtered water. I love this for you. Please enjoy refreshing filtered water. Because it do be kind of refreshing, gotta say. God, okay. The most expensive item you've ever bought at the thrift shop was $20. Right, right. And that's what I would expect too, that like, usually the people that really need the thrift stores are not coming in with like a shit ton of cash, you know? And that was for an Italian bespoke wool suit that was probably like 5K new. Yeah, right, right. And I think kind of the problem is it's like thrift stores are getting more popular. And I'm not one to say that, hey, if you don't need it, don't use it. Because I do think that, you know, if people want to shop at a thrift store, I think that's fine. But the problem comes in when you have people that are just like drop shippers. Am I using this term correctly? Hold on. No, what I'm thinking more of is when people go to thrift shops and they're like, well, I want to make money, so I'm going to buy stuff cheap and then I'm going to sell it out on like, I don't remember any sites where people shall sell clothes, but you know what I mean. And it's just, it's kind of, yeah, it's incredibly gross because it's like, come on, come on. And then you'll also have people that'll buy things that are like way too big so that way they can cut it up and like make something cute. And it's like, on one hand, sure, I get it. On the other hand, if you have the means to do all this, just buy fabric. Like, someone needs that can't buy it now that you bought it and cut it up. And I don't know. It's just, it's a lot of, why can't we be civil people? Why can't we think about other people? But alas. Also, the thrift store put you on the secret mailing list for that one. That's awesome. That's really good. Sometimes you buy old sheets and tablecloths for projects, which I think is okay. I think that's fine. Like, it's hard to quantify like where my line is. Because I think buying old sheets, buying tablecloths for projects, okay. I think there's a person on Instagram that will buy, like, say, a blanket at a thrift store, and they'll remake it into a jacket. And I think it's weird on that one, mostly because I think they resell them, but I don't know how they resell them. So I don't know if they resell them like like a huge upcharge, or if they resell them like, I don't know. It's also weird because they're putting their work into it, but it's weird. I feel like if people are buying projects, like stuff for projects, and like they're not selling it, and they're also not taking away what people need, specifically in this case, clothes for bigger people when it's hard for them to find it at a thrift shop anyway, then it's probably okay. Or drapes, your sister and you reupholstered her guest room couch with one gigantic velvet drape. The 2 thrift stores you frequent are also run by charities. Oh, I love that. That's really nice. So it's very much like I mean, I don't know if there's any thrift stores. Are there a lot of thrift stores out there that are for profit? Like, I have to imagine that some of the big ones maybe, because I mean, they're big, but I don't know. You reminded me, I need to give some clothes away. Yeah, you mean local charities. Yeah. That's what I expected. Yeah, that's what I meant. I was thinking of, well, aren't most thrift stores run by, but yeah, exactly. Not like a Salvation Army or anything. Yeah. I consider those like big thrift stores where it gets a little more dubious. I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm one person. And I'm not going out and telling people what they can do and can't do at their stores. But I am really happy that you have been able to find a thrift store that's been run by local charities. I think that's really nice and fun. I really need to give some clothes to a local thrift store charity at some point. But the problem is, I'm lazy. I have all the clothes. I'm lazy. I'll eventually do it. But I'm lazy. Oh, and your sister foraged some wild leeks that she shared with you. Yo, that's awesome. Were they delicious? Were they good? It's been such a good day. Stair is having the best day of our lives, y'all. I'm so happy. I'm incredibly happy you're having a good day. And they're delicious? That's also awesome. As a heads up, we do have ads coming up, like, real soon. So let's meet back in 3 minutes. Get some food, get some water, stretch, take a bio break. And we'll keep chatting and we'll play some Lil Guardsman while we do it. I will probably stretch, I guess. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll probably stretch. Anyway, I'll see you in 3 minutes. Oh my god, I didn't open the game. I didn't do anything, I just sat here. Okay, give me a second. I forgot to open the game. I also realized what might be going on with me. I think I have the tiniest bit of a stomach achy. And I think it's mostly from just... I don't know. Not eating enough food, maybe? Not enough protein, perhaps? Welcome. Let me double check. You should be able to hear, but I need to put on my display capture. Not my display capture, my game capture. Hi, Momo. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Sorry, because I clicked out, we're not going to have sound for a second. But hello. Happy Wednesday. How are you doing, Momo? How was heavy rain? Did you enjoy? Did you get to that one part I remember that you definitely remember that I remember? But I can't remember it, so you have to know, you know? It was good. Lots of people died. That part at the club? No, that's not it. I genuinely don't remember. We could stay here all night. But yeah, hope you're having a good day regardless. For those that don't know, I'm Sesu. I'm a Cozy Gorgon streamer. I play a variety of indie games. And today we're playing Lil Guardsman. You got here just in time for our start. I'm not gonna lie, I'm suddenly low energy, but I think it's just because I haven't, like... I just think I didn't have enough protein this morning. So, like, I'm fine. I just might sound a little lower energy, but it's okay. Just bear with me. MC Broccoli, how are you? Thank you for the forehead kisses. Oh no, was it the leaks? No, I think I had gluten-free Beecher's mac and cheese today, and like it was fine and I enjoyed it. It's just, you know, in terms of nutrition, it's giving me some, but not enough protein, you know. Also, hi, Sergi Des. I hope you're having a good one. Thank you for the early Snake Squad and the forehead kisses. And MC Broccoli, I hope you have a good cooking time and lurk time. Thanks for lurking. Momo, that's you every time you boot up stream. I swear, Momo, right before stream, I spent like an hour or two playing Tomodachi Life with friends, laughing it up, and then I started streaming. I was like, oh no, I used all my energy. It'll bounce back, but right now I'm like, oh, here I am. Drink more water, buddy. You'll get there. Panettes, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hold on, let me do, I think it's exclamation model. That's my model parent. Check them out. They're really cool. Sergi, you're in your new apartment. You're so tired. Yo, I hope that you got yourself some, new apartment moving food, aka delivery. AKA if you like pizza. If you don't like pizza, anything else. But yeah, congrats on your new moving. I hope it wasn't too strenuous on you, because you know, moving can be extremely strenuous. Is that your moving food stare, falafel? Like, it's a good one. It's filling. And I do love me some falafel. Give me a second before we start. I'm just putting on my just putting on my Ring splints so my thumbs don't kill me. I should probably also put on my wrist brace. Give me a second here. Got it somewhere under here. Or is all that stuff downstairs? Oop. Looks like it's downstairs. Alright, we're doing this wrist braceless. So if I complain later, just tell me, Sesu, it's all your fault. Last time you moved, you got falafel? Oh, okay, yeah. So, a primer for Lil Guardsman, because we started playing this last week. Child labor laws. Not a thing here. Our father, a gambler, a drunkard. Us, surprisingly better at doing his job than he is. Things that also happen. There's people that basically kind of are like, hey, we're gonna tell you who to let in and who not to let in. And I can't really get out of it because, again, I am a child. Exactly, I'm a guarding protege, it's true. Prodigy, it's true. But yeah, that's all you need for this.
It's news in the morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the sprawl.
I gotta make sure to let them in.
Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes.
No, I think it was
Breaking
Prodigy.
news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away
Oh,
at
shit!
43.
43?
A representative from the Small Rodent and Budget Coalition shared
Oh my
their
God.
condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve.
Cute.
Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the opposing Kaladar Lightning at the Goblin Ball Arena.
Okay.
Breaking news. That was my last piece of breaking news. Keep tuning in for all your Sprawl news updates. We now return to our regularly scheduled radio silence.
No, Sprankles, you were so young. Yeah. LMAO, the Batman show. This person just passed away. You in perfect timing. Oh, shit! Alright. Time to get ready for our job. What's that say?
Oh look, another note.
Another note. Okay. Lil, I'm off running an errand for Lieutenant Stryker today. Apparently, she needs me to time how long it takes to run around the entire circumference of the sprawl. They're just giving him busy work now. Really shouldn't have competed in that hot dog eating contest last night. Do me a favor and go down to the Goblin Ball Arena and place a bet of 30 gold for me after work. There's an extra $5 just for you.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than his usually are.
Fair. Hi, Ronnie. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Okay, the Royal Writ. Expect the arrival of Crown Prince Phineas of Pritchard and Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. Don't let your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily. Today's the Goblin Ball Tri-Goblin Cup semi-final between our beloved Sprawl Brawlers and the Kalador Lightning, the Bastards. There's been a BS report, Bank of the Sprawl, regarding a number of unusual transactions involving sports betting. A reminder to the guard. City officials are forbidden to participate in gray market sports betting. The guards are hearing talks of increased smuggling. Be vigilant. Watch out for anything that could have a secret compartment. Trust no one. Deploy the trust spray if necessary. Was that a cheese pun? It was. It was. Okay. So, because I have... 1, I have more crystals. 2, I have another slot. So, I think I'm okay if the bullwhip only works partially. but everything else, it would probably be good if it worked. And that's just that's my vibes. Oh, wait, I don't have to. Everything can work today. Okay, okay. Hello?
Yes, it is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrard, here before you in the flesh.
Okay.
Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no.
Okay.
For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man. One of the people.
Incredibly
no better
humble.
even than you, tiny gatekeeper.
Yo. Girl is not impressed. Hold on. Oh no, I sold the picture of him. Oh no. They sent me pictures of them. And I sold it. Don't let your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily.
You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulfur mine were a complete success.
Okay.
Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last.
Oh.
No matter, we look forward in Petrard. No sense crying over spilt. Well, there it is.
Do I trust this man? Or should I doubt him? They say be vigilant, but don't delay them any more than necessary. So, let's doubt you.
Jeez, 4 dead? At an opening ceremony?
Literally.
Yes, tragic. Avoidable, but still tragic.
Avoidable, but tragic. You get on my nerves, bro. What the fuck?
Luckily, it wasn't anyone important. A few unskilled laborers and 1 server. Could have been much, much worse.
Oh, but he's so humble. I can't delay you too long, but let me just let Ash know.
Is he handsome?
Well...
Is he charming? They say that he's charming.
He has charm for a prince, I guess.
Guess.
I don't mean a wide range.
I'm 12!
Oh, never mind. I will see for myself. Send the prince in at once, and for goodness sake, don't talk to him. We wouldn't want you to put him off.
Oop. I already talked to him. Anyway, let's let that man in. Yeah, get in there.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid I left my wallet in my other pants.
Why should I? I'm 12. Why do you need money from me? That's my $5. It's fine.
Much appreciated, little one. I'll be sure to send a case of quality Petrardian fizzy to your local establishment.
Well, the people might like that.
Nice to keep some of my favorites on hand anyway.
Alright. Thanks. Should the Crown Prince really be bumming cash off the present tree? Probably not. Also, you'll never see that $5 again. Oop. Hi, Not Dan. How are you? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. You don't got bills to pay, so clearly you have money. I
with the
don't.
convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard.
Sir, I trust you, but I've got to x-ray that. You understand, right?
That toolkit was handed down to me by my great aunt Gildy. One of the finest restorers of beauty this world has ever known. A kit like this in the right hands, and there's nothing you can't do.
Okay, but what's in it? Can you open it for me, sir? I'll return it to you. I kind of trust you. You seem trustworthy.
I think you'd know what to do with these better than I would.
I appreciate it, especially coming from a fellow tool enthusiast.
Hell yeah.
An enthusiast?
You got your own awesome toolkit there, and I bet you love using it as much as I do mine.
It is pretty fun.
Tell you what, if there's anything you need fixing, I'd be happy to take a look for you.
Aw.
As a matter of fact, the jukebox at the Twisted Sisters Tavern has been on the fritz for ages.
Yo, let's go!
Oddly enough, fixing fritzy jukeboxes is my specialty.
Oh my
I'll go there
god.
straight away and you'll be boogieing before you can sing a chorus of Hey Nani Nani.
Let's go. Oh,
I don't
I didn't
understand
think
what
this would
any of
work,
that
but
meant,
let's go.
Great.
Nah, I trust bro. I don't gotta say anything else to him. Let's let him in.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm
Thank
certainly
you.
glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight.
That would suck.
By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
Sure
No
do.
better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
And where you need to go is sleeping. You don't know? He seemed a bit lazy.
My kind of establishment.
I guess
see you
I'll
there.
find out in a second. Oh, perfect. Mwah, perfect. You tool enthusiasts need to stick together. I'll take it. I'm not going for perfection here. Sorry, what? Oh, the people mourning Sprankles! A small group of black-clad folk approached the shed, weeping and moaning.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Y'all bought his tiny little casket?
Oh, Sprankles. Weep, weep, weep.
I don't trust y'all fuckers. Hold on. No. Let's interrogate y'all. What the fuck? What are you
We are
doing?
returning from the funeral services for Sprankles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
I don't trust them.
The service was held in the Duchy of Scarborough, but the, remains are being interred at St. Euphigenia's Pet Cemetery here in the Sprawl.
Sprankles loved visiting her friends at St. Euphigenia's.
Why is that such a weird name? I will trust.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
We do not have a pet cemetery suitable for such an entry in the Duchy of Scarborough.
I understand.
What exactly is a duchy?
It is a parcel of land under the purview of a duke or duchess. Scarborough is the duchy controlled by Her Grace, the Duchess of Scarborough.
Okay.
Present?
Oh, hi.
And it is a far nicer duchy than some, for instance, the Duchy of Caladar.
Oh. That bad, huh?
Calendar. What a dump.
Hey! You like to pronounce it douchey? Listen. Can I truth swear y'all? I kind of don't trust you guys.
I only went to the funeral because Monty's was catering.
Okay.
I always hated that damn cat.
I am gonna start a fight, I think, unfortunately.
I'm sad.
I'm sad!
Just going to keep quiet, get the cat past customs, and then drop the illegal contraband off at the dungeon. Then
The
I'll get
what?
my money and be set.
The illegal what, sir?
My eulogy was very rambly and very poorly received.
Goddamn. The what?
Hang on. What did you just say?
I'll admit it, I hated the cat.
No, not you.
No, not you. You, mourner guy.
Blonde.
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long.
Okay.
I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that?
Holding the ball in his foot. What the fuck?
I plead guilty, Your Honor, on the grounds of I did it.
Yeah, you did it. You're not coming
a
in.
judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, we'll let the rest of y'all in, but not him. Perfect. That's gotta be a 4 out of 4, right?
Burying your cat.
We shall.
Sprankles will be so happy at St. Euphogenias. I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprankles thanks you.
Ah, no worries. He was young.
Oh, good. And that's how you truth spray your way to success.
Hell yeah. Yo, it's only a 3 out of 4 though. You did a sting. You foiled a drug smuggler bringing narcotics-grade pixie dust into the sprawl inside the casket of a dead cat. What a weird day. Good job. What else could I have done to make that a 4 out of 4? I ask you.
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago and the game is about to start. We all good?
Hold on.
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Kalidar Lightning. I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us a game.
Like, I trust her. Let's see what Ash would have me do. Yeah, this will affect my dad's gambling.
Oh, yes, Saruna. I heard she was running late for the game. Something about an unfortunate detour at the last minute. Such a shame. Because if a team doesn't win today, then I won't have to owe the mayor of Kalidar 5 barrels of fine Sprolean mulled wine.
Okay, so obviously, you don't want me to let her in.
Do me a favor. Keep her busy until the game is over, will you?
God. Alright.
Come on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes. My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here. What more do you want me to say?
Doubt.
Is it really your personal driver's fault? Or is it that you have a hard time dealing with pressure?
Damn! Lil!
You sound just like my psychiatrist.
Lil!
Personal driver? Psychiatrist? Huh, is there anything you don't have?
I don't have time to talk to you all day.
Well, unfortunately, I've been told to keep you here and talking.
Can we move this along? I'm the starting thrower and the team needs me to wipe the floor with those pathetic sprawl brawlers. They're such a horrible team. I bet we could win even without my lucky second sweatband.
Wow.
What lucky second sweatband?
This lucky second
Oh my God.
sweatband.
Yoink! Yoink!
Hey, you can't take that. I needed to win the big game today.
I have to take it. It's evidence.
Evidence.
Evidence? What are you talking about?
Evidence that you don't need some lousy sweatband to win a game. You just need to believe in yourself.
Huh. I never thought about it like that before.
You got a sweatband belonging to the star thrower of the Kalidor Lightning, Serena Goodfoot. This will fetch a high price with a particular type of buyer. I can't let you in. I can't let you in. I'm sorry, I can't let you in.
You can't be serious! You're actually not gonna let me in? Is this some stupid plan to get your team to win? Cause that is low, little girl.
No.
Whatever.
Maybe.
Maybe I can try to make it to another gate before the game starts. They don't call me the fastest arm in the game because I run slow.
Fair.
Wait, what?
Although she had a very legitimate reason for entering the Sprawl, you sent her packing. Maybe the Sprawl Ballers have a chance in tonight's game after all. We'll see.
Greetings! I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag.
That's not you!
She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately.
That's
Claw,
not
claw.
you! Truth Stray. What the fuck?
I must resist the urge to need to focus. I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. And not some copycat looking to get into the city and use Praetor's likeness to score free hotel rooms. Phew.
Yeah, she got the Klingon wrong.
Now let me through, child. Qual block.
You know what? Let's waste your
Why
time.
do you pester me with questions? I am a very important royal figure, and I must enter your city to meet your princess and marry her. Now let me be gone, child. Quack black.
She gets it wrong every time.
Just a few more routine procedures. You understand.
Please hurry. I do not like to be kept waiting.
Okay. I'm gonna hit her with the bullwhip. Cause last time I hit one of these ladies with the bullwhip, they hit me. So I'm gonna hit her with the bullwhip.
Ah, ouch. I do not fear the dainty crack of a whip. If I was afraid of whips, I'd have never made it in the tango.
You mean ballet, right?
Of course. Don't you think I remember what form of dance almost killed me?
Alright. So like, you're not coming in.
But I am the prattler.
The phone is ringing.
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
Yeah, but they're... No, I'm denying this. This isn't... That's not her.
You've
Here you
made
go.
a powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath of an entire empire. Quaplort and goodbye.
Every time she gets it wrong. You saw through the old fake Praetor routine from a mile away. Who does she think you are? Someone who can't see through the old fake Praetor routine? Psh, amateur. This is the real one.
Little warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
Yes,
This
I
seems
want you to
more
win.
legit. This
Thank
may seem
you.
like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
I love Little. You're very fourth wall breaking.
You mean Kapla?
That's the one.
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry
Thank
is
you.
sufficient to being granted entry
Yay.
immediately.
Guys, I got a forehead kiss from Alex. It's the best.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring a generation of prosperity to the Marvog Empire.
I'm begging, please win.
You,
Please win.
little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter. For victory. For Marvog. Kapla!
Thank you. This is awesome. Yeah, after the imposter, it was very clear this visiting dignitary was on the level. Exemplary job granting them immediate access. No one could accuse you of unnecessary delaying anyone. Hell yeah! Let's go. Yeah, how we do? Woo! Due to your good job performance, 3.5. You were paid 20 gold for this shift. Let's go. Yeah, I did bad on that one, but like, I don't care. He'll send us fizzy stuff, you know? I'm trying to pick tea, so give me a second. Like, I get the same thing, but... I'm like, ooh, well, what if I want something different? Knowing that I'm not gonna get anything different. I'm gonna get the same ass shit I get every time. But... y'all understand. I gotta see it through. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. How did I get it last time? Yes. Regular. No additional sweetness. Adding cherry. Doing that. Yeah, boba. Okay, cool. Yeah, alright, perfect. So now I have to go to the Goblin Ball Stadium. Let's go. Hello. Wait, hold on. Yo, you found a different new hat. How you like it?
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
Okay.
My journey, it continues.
Continues even longer. Thank you, Kelsey. I will hydrate. I appreciate it.
Concessions, come and get them. We got it all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative phone
Illegal
fingers.
gambling.
You there. What can I get for you today?
You just got back from the gym, gonna be lurking? Alright, have a good lurk. Hope you enjoyed the gym.
Did you say illegal gambling?
I sure did. You interested?
I'm 12.
I'm 12!
Hey, it's illegal anyways. What's the difference? You want to bet on who's gonna win the big game?
I can't be any worse at this than my dad, so sure, why not?
Lil.
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
The Sprawl Brawlers might do it. They might do it.
The home team hasn't been doing too well at home lately. A lot of people are still angry at him after that game with the foul and the points got reinstated.
Damn.
They're more of an away team, but they're a shoo-in to win today. If the other team didn't have that ringer Saruna Goodfoot playing for them. You sure you want to bet on them?
Yes, because she got delayed.
How much you looking to gamble?
My father wanted me to bet 30. But I'm gonna bet 20, because I want some money. Yeah, 20 bucks is 20 bucks.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
All right. What do you have to say?
Hello. Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
Okay.
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or poll-zazz as I call it. Care to give your opinion?
Poll-zazz.
Actually, I've really got to be...
Great. What one word would you use to describe Goblin Ball?
Fuck. Exciting.
Perfect. And the stadium, you would say it's,
Coliseum.
Excellent. And finally...
Sports.
Okay, that is super. You're in?
Thank you.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball, y'all.
After one of the most chaotic third quarters I've ever seen, complete with the rare capture of the Golden Mongoose, this is still anybody's game.
What is happening in Sprawl Ball? No, in Goblin Ball.
Jorbala Pepstein has taken possession of the wagon wheel, and she hurls it.
The wagon wheel?
It's passed through the flaming gates.
What is this game?
That's the game, folks. A stunning victory for the hometown heroes, and you better believe the Calida Lightning are wondering where the hell their star player Saruna was today. What a great day of Goblin Ball, folks.
I probably should have bet more, since I knew it was a shoo-in, but alas.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Thanks, bro. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Jesus, that was so hard to say. Hey.
Lil, you'll never believe what happened. I just got sent a whole case full of fine Petrardi and Fizzy.
Yo, let's go. That was me.
Oh, shush your mouth.
It was me.
But I don't know what to do with it. I don't dare open it here. It could blow up my inn. But it sure does look pretty here on the shelf. Maybe I'll sell it to go.
Ah. Yeah, that could work. Hey, bro.
I did it. I quit my job as lackey to that awful
Yeah!
man. And when I mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, they gave me a sock. And I have no idea why. Just one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
You've made a terrible mistake, bro. Yeah, you can't get away from it.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend. Of all the taverns and all the towns and all the world.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Yeah. Hello again, Mr. Dwarf.
I don't know your name.
This jukebox doesn't work.
Well,
yeah. It's been broken for ages.
That's why I asked
Looks
you
like
to come
the
here.
cables have been chewed right through.
Rats. It's rats.
Must have been the rats.
Yeah.
Yuck. Rats?
Natural erosion.
I mean, natural erosion.
Natural erosion my left foot. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
Yeah, thank you.
That would be wonderful.
Oh?
For a price.
Yo! I let you in.
Okay, how much are we talking about here?
15 gold should do it.
Fine. For the music.
Alright, it's a deal.
Beauty. See, that's the wonderful thing about knowing how to fix things. Never goes out of style.
Yep.
Not like those bloody mages.
How long is this gonna take?
Listen, lady. Patience is a virtue.
Okay.
There you go. That should give the old girl a few more years.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it. Now, leave me to enjoy my ale.
Okay.
Now that's better.
Oh, there we go. Let's listen to the Little Guardsman theme. Was that worth paying 15 gold? I'm not sure. Hey, bro. What's up?
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized Lil Guardsman Lil. You just missed the guards from down at the East Gate.
Yeah?
They almost cleaned me out. But I promise I saved a few goodies just in case you happened by.
Thank you. Capitalism, ho.
Gee, thanks. Take a look.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna sell this sweatband. I'm still gonna hold on to this bugle just in case. And I'm gonna hold on to the gold bars. I guess having an X-ray is always good. An additional X-ray. Although the true spray is kind of goated, you know? That's all I got. Let's go to bed. Guess I'll run in dead at some point.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Yeah, let's hit the hay, bro. Upon entering the sprawl, Prince Phineas presented himself at court to the princess, but not before he was able to double the $5 you lent him in a game of beer pong at the Basilisk Club, which he then tripled participating in the leaky Downspouts Arm wrestling tournament. However, he then lost it all in a high-stakes game of spin the bottle at Harpy's Rest. One of his attendants watched a mage-grade crystal fall out of his pantaloons as they traversed the alley behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern en route to the palace. Perhaps it is still there in the alley. The Dwarven Tinkerer left his interaction with Lil the Guardsman with a spring in his step. The connection you made in a time of increasing intolerance towards non-humans made him think that perhaps rumors of bigotry in the sprawl had been greatly exaggerated. Unfortunately, just before heading up to bed in his room at the inn, he took in the night air and chanced upon a group of young men leaving the social club for the Sons of Nobles clubhouse. He was able to overpower them. They were able to overpower him and stuff him into a garbage can. He was found the next morning without his recently discovered faith in humanity. Damn, bro. Sorry that happened. The Duchess of Scarborough, her valet, and their entourage made it to St. Euphigenia's just in time for the solemn event of Sprankle's funeral. There was not a dry eye in the house, nor a dry crotch when it came to the cats in attendance who commemorated the event by cleaning themselves to the Duchess's moving eulogy. Weird way to say that. The smuggler was apprehended and promptly sent to the dungeon. However, he escaped sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. with the help of his mysterious contact on the inside, whose office just happens to be down the hall from that particular Fuck, man. The Calendar Lightning was confused by the absence of their star player, although it was a relief to play a game without the fear of being accidentally assaulted by their overenthusiastic troll teammate. They found Serena wandering the fields outside the sprawl, trying to make her way back to Caladar the next morning. Caladar's keeper of the Golden Mongoose tried to console her and was promptly, accidentally, assaulted. The fake praetor that you very wisely turned away took their shtick on the road and was eventually picked up by the Marvog authorities for impersonating their beloved praetor. She was later sentenced to perform in the next ballet, lovingly called the Nutcracker. Oh, she's not making it out of that. Because she was admitted at the gate without any hindrance whatsoever, the praetor had a few extra minutes at her hands before she needed to present herself at the palace. She had just the best time. She met a good dog, who she patted. She kicked the football around with a couple of only slightly filthy ragamuffins on the Westphalian green. She made an extremely clean cut as she dismembered the left arm of a mugger who attempted to take her coin purse. All in all, one of the most relaxing afternoons in recent memory for her, as she was refreshed and rejuvenated by the time she made it to court, where she dazzled those in attendance. Nice. I'm very happy about that. Level 4.
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl. Now here's Gabbin' 'Bout Goblin Ball with your hosts,
Gabbin' 'Bout
Rhonda
Goblin
and
Ball.
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game? The Brawlers and the Lightning.
Oh, Peg, you don't want to get me started on that.
But I do.
First, the big news.
What?
They finally
Why was there a
decided on
different
the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
name?
After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the Sprawl appears to be the exciting Coliseum for Sports.
Perfect name.
I like it.
Thank you,
I
Rhonda.
hate it.
Well,
We're split
sorry,
down the
Peg.
middle. Let us know what you think by calling the station at 555-21.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you
Oh?
an urgent announcement.
Okay.
It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of
Uh-huh.
late King Oswin and sovereign
Yep.
successor to the throne, has been
Yep.
reported missing early this
Oh,
morning.
shit!
In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling to maintain order over the city.
Holy fuck.
All other radio programs have been canceled until further notice. I'm Manuel Mentiroso, waiting quietly by the microphone for any new information.
Thank you, Manuel. I guess we gotta find the princess, huh? Oh, no new notes. Okay.
Whoa, someone's in a rush. Where are you headed to, my little rocket?
Work!
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. Dad?
Oh my god, he exists.
What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
Weird.
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
She does. She does.
What are you doing here?
I missed you. I guess I
No.
just wanted to come check in.
No, he came for his money.
Don't worry. Nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
I mean,
It's
I
not
know.
about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
Honestly, I wish you'd take your job back, but I'm doing it. I'm fine.
Really? Are you sure? Because I could...
What?
No,
Could what?
that's okay. I think I got it.
Even the times when you...
Yeah, those parts too.
Yeah, it's fine, bro.
Oh, okay.
You're just saying all this because the princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
Yeah, I gotta go.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not
Yo.
sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask, just to do as I'm told.
Yo, what the fuck?
We are so alike in so many ways.
So long. See you at the tavern if I get off in time.
Alright, see ya.
See ya, Dad.
Ah, they hugged! Hug animation! Yeah, he sure do be a racism enabler. Not a fan.
Attention!
Oh god, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here
God.
yourself and fire me?
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
Thank you.
Thank God.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000.
The what?
With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been reinstated.
Oh, I could just put people
You can
straight
get
in
back the
jail.
chair now.
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now
God.
instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, You also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them. Any
Okay.
questions?
No.
Very good. You've received your briefing. Now do your duty.
Okay. Due to a sudden and unexplained absence of the princess, visitors should be thoroughly vetted and harassed. I mean, questioned. And don't be afraid to use that delicious new jail lever, Striker. The city's morale is hit an all-time low today. Anyone from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. We are instituting a severe cutback of non-human entrance to the sprawl. Secondhand intelligence suggests that a goblin was behind the princess's disappearance. Therefore, we're issuing a blanket no goblins allowed policy this week. In fact, I'll pay 12 gold for every goblin I see in the dungeon by the end of your shift. Be on the lookout for would-be heroes and vigilantes wanting to offer their assistance in search and rescue efforts for the princess. The High Council of the Sprawl have their own plan to ensure the princess's safe return. This princess thing. People are going nuts. Have you heard about that crazy no goblins allowed policy? Let's dial that back to a comfortable 1 goblin allowed. At the very least, it'll bug Councilwoman Ash. Malcolm. Let's see. Let's make sure the metal detector works. And I think it's okay if this is... Yeah, let's try that. Huh?
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I am a farmer from Fireball Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the sprawl.
Hey buddy, huh?
I am coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own 2 hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will.
Okay.
His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
God.
Sorry. Did you say your name was Budface?
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill it characters. I would have liked Spencer 1 or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own name, am I right?
Am I right? Let's talk to you more.
Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas, like foraging and fishing.
Oh, me.
I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
Damn, me.
I'm sure you can turn things around. All it takes is a little hard work.
Maybe a little too much hard work. I am not sure I am cut out for the farming life. Just look at this rice I grew.
Can I have it? Can I have your rice? No, I'll give it back. You have to sell it. Can I keep it? I want to keep it.
Please take it. No one will buy it from me anyway.
Thanks, bro.
Aside from farming, I often fill my time talking and giving gifts to the townsfolk and other strangers I meet. Like I did with you on the bag of rice. This helps me gain favor and friendships, with the eventual goal of falling in love and getting married. I have not been successful at it yet. I do not think anyone likes the gifts I have given them.
I think rice normally comes after you found the bride.
Oh,
Also,
wait.
I'm
No.
12, you
I wanted to
weirdo.
trust him.
I did not expect you to be my bride, just my friend.
I wanted to say no. I like your gift.
That's a
I
no
did it a little
for that
wrong.
too.
Oh, damn. You don't want to be friends? Alright, let's talk to him once
On
more.
some days, I go on adventure in the caves. The caves that are
Like,
filled
I'ma
with
let this
monsters
guy
and
in.
bugs and bats and all sorts of scary things. I hate going in there, but everybody says it is necessary. I do not think it is necessary. I think it is terrifying.
Fair.
Please do not make me go in there again. You cannot make me.
If you don't want to go in there, don't. It's time
Yeah.
to take control of your own destiny.
True.
That is easy for you to say. You got to choose your name.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Let's let this guy in. I trust him.
Listen, I'm under strict rules not to let any goblins in today, but I think you're harmless enough. You may pass.
Well, thank you kindly. I will be on my way now. If I happen to stop by this way again, I will be sure to bring you some more crops from my farm. Free of charge.
Thank you.
Well, no charge of money anyway. It might cost you a day or two. Everyone who eats my produce gets violently ill.
Oop.
That sounds horrible.
It is. So on.
Anyway, we have ads starting soon, so let's take our ad break now. Get some food, get some water, take a bio break, stretch. Your body's gonna thank you for all that. I'm gonna go pee, and then I'll probably come back and start a little, like, early before the ads end. There was a clear no goblin rule, and you let this shitty farmer in, but maybe you were following your heart. I was! Alright, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Oof. Who's next?
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician! Alakazoo, Alakazee!
Alakazoo, Alakazee.
And I appear! Thank you! Thank you!
Okay.
Wait a second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh wait!
I am a little kid.
There's one! Excuse me, are you Becky Schneiderman? Is this your birthday party?
Nope.
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone. Which, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Lil, I'm
then
worried.
I'm in the right spot. Can't believe I found my way here, especially without my glasses.
Let's call Malcolm.
A lame children's party magician. You have to let him in. Quick, ask him what card I'm thinking of.
I'll keep this here since the ads are almost about to end. Welcome back from the ad break. I hope you have a good ad break. So, we've met a lame children's party magician. So he came in and he was like, "Are you Becky? Is this a kid's birthday party?" And I'm like, "No, I'm in a hot shed by myself," which somehow is not as bad compared to some other birthdays. So I called Malcolm, and Malcolm's like, "Yes! Ask him what card he's thinking of."
What card is Malcolm the Jester thinking of?
Alakazoo, Alakazee? The Seven of Diamonds?
Is it the Seven of Diamonds?
Wrong. It was a birthday card, obviously. Feliz cumpleaños, Becky. Maybe he's not as good as I think. Kill him. Or do whatever. I don't care. Before you go, want to see an actual magic trick?
Yes, actually. Yeah.
Tell him to pull his socks up.
Pull his socks up?
Hey, the court jester says pull your socks up.
Well, would you look at that? My glasses! Thank you, oh magical one!
We got his glasses.
He says thank you, oh mad. He hung up.
Okay, Malcolm told me not to let this guy in. Malcolm told me not to let you in. But they also told me you're from the entertainment district. So let's talk to you a little more.
Becky the birthday girl, sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by me, the Edward the Great!
Wait, but I'm not... Actually, I want to see where this is going.
Yeah, I want to see where this is going. Alright, show
Now,
me.
for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7.
Okay.
Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
No.
Nope. What else do you do?
Yeah, I too think it translates to jail.
This has been great, Eddie, but I gotta come clean. I'm not Becky Schnauzenholder or whatever. My name is Lil, and this is a guard shed, and you haven't even made it into the city yet.
What? Oh, rats. Come on, the Edward, get it together. This is all because I couldn't see where I was trying to get to. Now I'm going to be super late for this kid's party.
I'll trust
You're not late. You're building suspense.
Well, if I build too much of it, I won't get my 40 gold and slice of birthday cake.
Hold on. Give me that 40 gold. Yeah, Malcolm told me to kill him, but which jail. But Malcolm didn't write the city morale one. So I think I should let this guy in for the morale. Get me a slice of cake though, bitch.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a magician. And you're making this dream come true for me.
Oh, God.
And now that I have my glasses, I should be able to find my way to the party no problem.
Okay.
Alakazoo, Alakazee, my magic career is saved.
That didn't rhyme. That didn't rhyme. This magician had a booking to get to, and you could see that the sprawl needs joy at a time like this. And he could see because he found his glasses. Good work! I don't know if it's gonna be good, but... You know.
Hello!
You're two goblins in a trench coat.
Hi.
Hello! We would like to enter. I would like to enter the sprawl, please.
And you are...
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Surely you have heard of me.
Mages Guild? Yeah, as I thought, you're two goblins in a trench coat.
Got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
What does that mean?
Can you give him the cape? He's just kind of here in his
The princess
underwear.
goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no-goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
No, I'm with you
Maybe
though.
a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that.
Alright. I don't want to racially profile, but I want 24 gold. You know what I mean? Okay, guys. I gotta send y'all to jail? Don't worry. Malcolm will tell you good jokes.
Sorry, guys. I'm not gonna get punished for letting 2 rebel goblins in on No Goblin Day. It's straight to jail for you.
Oof.
Oh no, please don't do this. We just wanted to see some friends. You're blowing this way out of proportion.
Forget it, Gary. We're just a couple goblins in a human world.
We're sorry. We're sorry. Oh, we're boned.
Oof. Sorry, y'all. He made the harsh and unpopular decision to toe the company line and throw the 2 would-be rebels in jail. Ash is very proud of you. I don't like that. Hey, bro.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here to your doors.
You are
What
extremely
a sweet fortune
high.
have in store for me today? That I do not know. But it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
Okay. No! No! No. Malcolm, what you got?
Well, 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 if it isn't my old friend Echo.
You know him?
Echo!
Ha ha, he's still got it. He hasn't still got it. He lost it years ago. Don't let him in here. Once he gets in, he'll never leave. Ha ha, that Echo. What a great guy. Not great, lousy. Toss him.
Bucky Barnes is in Fortnite! Let's go. Congrats. I'm so happy. Today's the best day for Stare, and today's the best day for Echo. Oh, I'm so happy for you.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what Malcolm's end goal
Go
is,
spend all
and
your money
honestly,
on him.
I don't think he knows either. I think if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no Lil Guardsman at the gate. Just let the whole place run itself.
You make a point.
This dog-eat-dog mentality would work for some, and for others, things could get a whole lot worse.
Yeah?
He doesn't care about people, doesn't care if they're good or bad. Our greatest strength is how we work together.
Yo, man is spitting facts.
Under Malcolm, we would never reach anything near our collective potential.
I don't know how loud my gasp was when I saw him, but I was shook. I see. I've got some time. Let's use a truth spray.
Ooh, that's a particularly potent blend right there. Tasty,
Wow.
a little sweet, with just enough bitter finish to keep you coming back for more.
It did not work.
Are you gonna tell me your deepest, darkest secrets now?
Secrets way down the soul, little sister. I have no secrets. My life is an open book.
Well, can you tell me something interesting anyway? I mean, I did spend an action point on
I
the damn
did
truth
spend an
spray.
action point.
Sure thing, kid. Let me tell you some history.
Sure.
After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up.
Sure.
3 in particular: a young, headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester, although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not.
That's exactly
These
what's
3 have
happening
been
now.
battling for control of the sprawl for years now.
But what about the princess? She's next in line.
Yeah, what about the princess?
True, but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn.
Damn, bro, spitting real facts. Let's talk
Where
some more
have
to
you
you.
journeyed here from?
You really want to know?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been around for a spell, always on the move. From the mountains north of Petrad, the great desert in the south of Marvog.
Yeah, Ash might have. It's true.
Along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past the dread Castle Caladar and the quaint farmlands of Fireball Canyon. I've wandered through all of these many, many times, but for my money, there's no place like the sprawl. People everywhere you look leading their busy lives. Every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is. You can't buy that, little sister.
I'm letting this man in. I
You
trust
seem
you.
like a very easygoing dude.
Well, my little dudette, life's been pretty good to me. Not as if someone peed on my rug.
Is that a common expression?
It is where I come from.
Oh. Alright. We'll let you in. Jail him?
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you are a
He said
gentle
do that.
breeze guiding me along my way.
And there it is.
You're right.
I've reached my limit with you.
Right you are. Hasta la vista, baby.
He's in. Based on his reaction, he seemed fine with your decision. Yeah, I probably could have put him in jail and I probably would have been like, alright, cool. See you later.
Lil, you've got to close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
Oh, what are we doing? What's happening?
By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
Yep.
Good. Any other week the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm.
Okay.
But with the mucky
You don't
mucks from
trust anyone
Petrard
who
and
says do
Marvog
that.
in town, we have to get her back
That's
before
fair.
things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
Yeah, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm 12.
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now. Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Okay. Let's go. 3.42. Yeah, we let Buttface in. Oh. I pressed continue instead of going over. That's on me. Why are the council
Hello?
chambers like
Is
this?
anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate, step forward into the light.
Father?
What is this? Who are you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Lil, you have been chosen.
For what?
To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl. That's
What?
right. It's time for... So you think you can save a princess?
What?
What the hell is going on?
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
This was their fucking plan?
I didn't ask to do this.
Oops, sorry.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are. Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller!
Okay.
Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flame Hands!
Okay. Your hands aren't flaming.
And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson!
What? Oh my god, and there's the 3 up there.
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness.
They're oven gloves.
So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Striker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite!
Jesus Christ.
Now, Lil, you're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest.
Oh, fuck.
At the end of the 3rd round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Yo, home of the soup. That's right, ooh and ah.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
We're doing it.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Perfect rescue?
What's your idea of a perfect rescue?
And who would you like to ask?
Can't I just ask all of them?
Let's not reinvent the wheel here. The easiest and fastest way to get the job done is simple. Smash and grab. What's simpler than that?
I mean, Neil Warkiller makes a good point.
I smack the baddies in their dumb faces, throw the princess over my shoulder, and hey, presto, rescued. Boom, done.
I mean...
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Yes, I would. Why would I only ask one?
Vaporizing a few low-level luckies on the type. Then we build to a dramatic face-off with a superior villain.
Uh-huh.
Lightning flashes, mythical beasts are summoned and dispatched, all the fireworks come out. I cast a transfiguration spell, turning our would-be kidnapper into a small cricket, or a mouse, or anything really.
Uh-huh.
It just has to be small, so I can keep it with me as a reminder of my awesome powers.
God. I can only ask 2 of them!
And your second question is?
How do you deal with
You
magic
encounter
users?
an enemy party of magic users. One of them casts a level 3 magic missile spell. What do you do?
And who's that one for?
Okay, I'm gonna ask Neil and I'm gonna ask the rogue.
Magic users. They fill me with rage. And in that berserking rage, I can shrug off any kind of missile they may throw my way.
Yeah?
I rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot warn their coward friends. Before
Jesus
the rest
Christ.
know what has hit them, I have. I pile the bodies of the dead fools high in the air and burn them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
Okay.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Yeah, I'll ask the rogue. Yeah, I too like this guy.
If you think a bunch of pointy hats are getting the jump on me, you got another thing coming. But okay, let's suppose some Penn and Teller wannabes do get me in their sights. Just watch these dodge skills.
Wow.
I'm over here now. And now I'm here.
Where? Oh.
And now I'm back where I started. Blink of an eye. I'm like Nightcrawler over here.
That answer unearthed the full extent of your incompetence. I was ready to devour the child with mine. Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
Wait your turn.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
Calm down, Neil. Uh-oh.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
Neil, you gonna be good?
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode.
You gonna be good?
Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Perry can dodge.
Don't look at me. Or you can try, but I'll be out of here. Smoke bomb.
Blood rage.
Did we die? Yeah, we died. Alright, let's retry. Where are we retrying from? Okay.
Uh-oh, looks like...
Alright.
Lil, which contestant...
Probably you then.
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds. Lil, what's your favorite animal?
I was just worried that maybe, like, you know, he'd try to cast a magic missile and it wouldn't work. But, okay, he's using knowledge, sure. I like Squirrel of these three. Neil, look at this little fella.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect. I am calm.
Can't I take these two? They seem to be perfect.
I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that.
Yeah?
Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
Let's squeeze it around.
I think I got one more round in me.
Lil, what's your final question going to be?
What's my final question gonna be? Plans after rescue.
What are your plans after you rescue the princess?
And you're asking?
Perry is not the one.
For a warrior such as myself, there is no after. We live and die in the moment with no thought of what is to come. Retirement plans are for suckers.
Okay.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Okay, what about you?
This rescue will be incredibly high profile, and I hope to use it as a springboard to a placement on the High Council of the Mages Guild.
Okay.
From there, the sky's the limits. Well, 2 4-year terms followed by a lifetime pension is the limit, but still, not too shabby.
Okay.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
I don't!
I have no idea what that means. This is so stupid.
You're telling me.
You're stupid!
Hey!
That sound means it's time for the lightning round!
The lightning round?
Lil, please choose the adventure that you'd like to see play the lightning round.
Okay. Neil, let's see you play the lightning round.
All right, Neil. Are you ready for the lightning round?
I am.
Oh! The lightning round.
Too bad. Looks like that wasn't as enlightening as we'd hoped.
Shit. Fuck.
Oh my god. That wasn't real, right?
That was my pick.
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
Oh god, not again. My conscience can't take much more of this.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
I don't really have a choice. Actually, hey, Striker,
My
go.
hero would have been the right choice if he wasn't a pile of ash. There will be consequences for this. Harsh consequences.
I don't know what I'm doing. Fuck. Hello? For some reason my reticles stopped working. Okay.
My mage can heal a wound with a word, or smash through a rock wall with a wave of his wrist. Don't overthink it, Lil. Make the right choice.
Will this work? No, it won't work. Okay.
The thieving arts might not be as sexy as a halberd or a fistful of magic missiles, but we have no idea what's befallen the princess. And my guy, he's your guy.
I'll take the mage. I don't have a choice.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and other ones, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is...
I don't get the all-you-can-eat.
Articulous Flame Hands, the mage!
Aha! Wonderful child. Well chosen.
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyle spayed or neutered. So long, everybody!
Yo, I'm pissed. I'm pissed in that fucking chair.
And then I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Princess Desdemona. It was the craziest
Yeah, it
thing.
was pretty funny.
And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
God, the lightning round.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
You get on my nerves.
Why doesn't anybody believe me about these things?
Hey.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here.
Yep.
I know. We met. At the gate?
Whoa, I completely forgot. Gotta go easy on the Peace Blossom. Anywho, what did you want to talk about?
Talk to me about Ash.
What do you know about Councilwoman Ash?
Oh, okay. He's a
Back
source of
when I knew
information.
Ash, she was already bitter, jaded, and afraid of anything she didn't understand.
Uh-huh.
A true protectionist, looking to keep everyone in their own little box. If she had her way, nothing would ever change or grow, and eventually we would all look, dress, and think exactly the same way.
Oof.
Anything else you want to know about?
Tell me about Striker.
What do you know about Lieutenant Stryker?
Yeah,
Stryker
definitely.
has always lived in a world of black and white. There's good and evil and nothing in between.
Mm-hmm.
If you're good in Stryker's eyes, you get nothing. Left to fend for yourself, but free.
Hmm.
But if you're bad, the hammer of the law is swift and brutal. Small offenses come attached to massive mandatory minimum punishments.
Goddamn.
You've heard of 3 strikes and you're out? As far as Stryker's concerned, it's 2 strikes. The strike you make and the strike she makes.
Goddamn. Okay.
Anything else you want to know about?
Yeah, tell me about Malcolm.
What do you know about Malcolm?
I have no idea what Malcolm's end goal is, and honestly, I don't think he knows either.
Ah, straight up
I
chaotic.
think if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no Lil Guardsman at the gate. Just let this
Okay,
dog eat
you already
dog
told
man.
me this.
He doesn't care. Under Malcolm, we would never reach it. Anything else you want to know about?
He already told me all that.
What do you know about King Oswin?
After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start. 3.
Okay, yep,
Although
and I know
don't
that.
know if
But what about the princess?
Yep.
true. Anything else you want to?
War.
Do
I don't
you
think we had
really
war.
think war is on the horizon?
Mark my words, little sister. The sulfur mines in Petrard have not been this busy in a generation, filling the air with smoke as they produce gunpowder and explosives.
Okay.
And the Marvog are sharpening their knives. How many ballets can there be? With a predator already established, this looks like training to me. Even here in the sprawl, the power vacuum of King Oswin's death has everyone jockeying for position, threatening the internal balance of the entire kingdom.
Okay.
But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket. Anything else you want to know about?
Nah, that's it. Thanks, bro.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
You're gonna find
my
it, bro.
journey, it continues.
You're gonna find it. Don't worry. I believe in you.
Can't talk. Pretending to cook while I spy on that hunka fine piece of wizard over there.
Who? Him? You know what? Good for you, I guess. Blinks and says nothing.
Is everything okay, Beverly?
No, Lil. No, everything is not okay, Beverly. My dear true love, Princess Desdemona...
Just to recap, this is the dear true love that you've never met, but one time you both happened to be at the Goblin Ball Stadium?
You phrased that so beautifully. Yes, that same she.
God. Okay.
What about her, Bev?
When I'd heard she'd vanished, I tried to get on So You Think You Can Save a Princess, but none of the advisors wanted me as their champion.
Oh.
Beverly, you're a janitor at the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Maybe you're right. Maybe a guy like me can't be the hero in my own life story.
Dude, friend of a friend is obsessed with Gandalf Big Naturals. I believe she likes the wizard. Yeah.
Mom always said I lacked that main character energy. Tell me what to do, Lil. Should I return to my job or go off to rescue my darling love?
You know, risk it for the biscuit, bro.
What the hell? I say, go for it, Beverly. Risk it for the biscuit.
What biscuit?
It's a metaphorical biscuit. In this case, the biscuit is the princess.
And you think I should risk what exactly?
Your life.
Risk your life, Beverly.
Without Princess Desdemona, my life has no meaning anyway.
That's so sad.
That's pretty sad.
Aye, indeed. And thus I will be off to find my destiny. Thank you, Lil, for everything.
Don't mention it.
Alright, cool. Good luck, bro. This definitely won't have bad ramifications. Can I talk to y'all?
Pathetic, weak coward! You should do the honorable thing and let me kill you.
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you?
Oop.
Yes, I would.
Oop.
It is my understanding that you have selected a self-involved, pretentious mage as your choice of adventurer.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, the princess is as good as doomed.
On behalf of the Marvog Empire, I must say you have made a terrible choice.
I tried!
On behalf of the Kingdom of Petrard, I couldn't agree more. Mages are untrustworthy.
Guys, I tried so hard.
And pompous.
And smug.
And ugly.
Okay, I think we're losing the thread a little bit here.
I'll apologize.
Looking back, I agree with you both. If I could do it over again, I would choose differently. Please forgive my error, and do not take it as a slight against your people.
All right, it is forgiven.
Thank you.
What he said.
Genuinely, guys, I wanted to pick Neo Warkiller, but the lightning round! Smells coming out of that dumpster, indescribable. Alright, hello.
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to power up your arsenal. Take a look.
Thanks, bro. There we go. Alright, bye. Every time I come inside from outside, I get a weird glitch on my screen. But I guess you guys don't see it, so I assume it's okay.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit
You
the
saw
hay?
it? Okay, good. Yes, hit the hay. I think I'll do one more day, and then I'll call it for today, because I'm really hungry. Having discovered the hidden message Great Uncle Jerry's will, Buttface ditched his cart of wilted produce and set out to pursue his dream. With the money he made off the sale of his farm, he bought an old castle in a snowy little village in the mountains. Then he set up his chocolate shop. Ah, I suppose that I should have X-rayed him and then decoded the letter. After months of painstakingly collecting ingredients and mastering intricate recipes, he unfortunately discovered that the castle he purchased was extremely haunted. Nobody in town believed his pleas for help dealing with spirits and phantoms. In fact, the town doctor had him declared insane and carted him off to the sanitarium, which, as it happened, was located in a different haunted castle. The children of that snowy little town still tell the tale of the goblin in the castle who smelled of moldy radishes. Thus ends Buttface's tale. The Edward the Great eventually arrived at Becky Schneiderman's birthday celebration. He hit the ground running with his tried and tested routine. He opened with pick a card, moved into is that your handkerchief, and ended with the classic how many eggs do you have in your pocket trick. Unfortunately, none of these impressed any of the preteen partygoers, which the Edward could see clearly now that he had his glasses. After his performance, he enjoyed a piece of vanilla cake and awkwardly, waited for Mr. Schneiderman to settle his payment. With the check in his pocket, the Edward went straight to his parents' garden shop to boast of his success. Unfortunately, the Edward's parents didn't consider a check for 37 gold, 40 before deducting the price of a piece of vanilla cake, to be much of a success. They were very disappointed in their son's career choice, which the Edward could clearly see because of his glasses. Oof. Gary and Julian were afraid of going to jail. With the increasing hostility towards their kind on the outside, they only imagined it'd be worse inside the dungeon walls. To their surprise, among the other wrongfully convicted and prejudiced prison population, they found a captive audience. They told their comrades of the plight of the common goblin and the injustices they faced in life. Although they had missed the Goblin Liberation Army's secret official rally, they made do by holding their own for their fellow inmates. They inspired many, helping spread the good word of rebellion in the sprawl. Let's fucking go, rebellion! Look, you didn't go where you wanted to go, but you went where you needed to go and you got shit done. Let's go, Gary and Julian. After 48 hours, the two goblins were released. Life on the outside would never be the same for them again. Having discovered a type of kinship among the incarcerated, Gary and Julian took new stock in the infamous idea that there is no distinctly Sprawlian criminal class except Congress. Mark Goblin Twain. Let's go. Hi, Sar. How are you? How are you doing? Thank you for the forehead kisses. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. After stopping in at the Twisted Sister for a glass of his Tibble of choice, Echo proceeded to head to Pinhead's, the local bowling club in the Sprawl, where his team was playing for League Night. Thanks to the calming effects of his particularly potent Peace Blossom, he was unstoppable. Bowling a perfect 300, what the fuck? His team went on to win the league, and a commemorative photo was put up on the wall at Pinhead's to celebrate Echo's perfect game. Neo Warkiller, the hard-headed go-getting warrior turned pile of dust, was swept into a dustbin and then tossed out the window. Neil, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. After winning So You Think You Could Save the Princess, Articulous Flame Hands wasted no time getting straight to work. He conjured a small army of moles and other small creatures and sent them off in every direction to seek the princess's location. Unfortunately, and almost immediately, his mighty mini mammal militia were entirely decimated by falcons, eagles, and other large predators. Depressed by the mass rodent deaths he was indirectly responsible for, the disheartened mage returned to his tower. He was out of ideas. He'd give it a day or two, then report he was unable to locate the lost princess due to entangled cosmic forces blocking his ethereal aura, or some other nonsense. Fuck that guy. Having lost So You Think You Could Save a Princess, Perry Shelton found his way to his favorite tavern in the Little Ogre Quarter. After one too many delicious margaritas, Perry got sloppy trying to pickpocket the bartender and was lifted off the ground by the bouncer. Mistaking some bar snacks for one of his patented smoke bombs, the inebriated thief dramatically threw down a handful of mixed nuts, then ran headfirst into a pillar. Everyone in the bar laughed at him, and Perry could have died from embarrassment if he hadn't already died from severe blunt force trauma to the head. What about Bev? I'm kind of actually hoping on Bev.
Lil, rise and shine.
Why?
Dad, you rise, you shine. I'll take 5 more minutes.
Hell yeah.
It's time to get up.
No.
Shouldn't you be down at the guard shed? And shouldn't I be heading down to cover for you?
True, true.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Good news.
We got the day off. Now you can finally have a day to just be a kid and do kid stuff and eat kid food.
Okay, what's the bad news?
And throw rocks at things?
The biggest rocks at the biggest things. I think I heard some of your friends out back of the tavern doing just that.
Okay, what's the bad news?
Oh boy, thanks, Dad. Wait, what's the bad news?
Did we get fired?
We only got the day off because we have to work the night shift.
Fuck!
I'm going back to bed.
Yeah, go back to bed.
No, you're getting out of this house and taking some time to yourself today.
God.
Why do we have to work the night shift?
Good news or bad news?
Give me the bad news.
Apparently you didn't pick the right person's champion for the rescue mission. Whatever that means. And they're punishing you for it.
Fuck.
And I won't be able to cover for you, because I'm also working the night shift at the East Gate.
God.
Okay, and what's the good news?
There isn't any. I guess it was just bad news this time.
Fuck.
Who's punishing you?
No one. I work the night shift a couple times a week to help us get by.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, Dad, I didn't know that.
So, I guess you could say the economy is punishing me. That and inflation. If taxes keep going up, I might have to get a third job so we can keep affording things like your little doohickey here.
What? My radio?
Wait, don't touch that!
Oh. Oh.
Whoa. What just happened?
Do you want the good news or the bad news? Both are. I don't know. Do you feel okay?
I feel fine, sweetie. No need to look all blurry about it. Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
Okay, I'm going. Just try not to operate any heavy machinery until I get back. I should probably check in with Dr. B and make sure my dad isn't radioactive.
Sure. Maybe I might do the half day here before calling it. I'll find out, because I'm so hungry. I'm dying, Squirtle. Oh! That's a lot of rats.
Oh, God. The rat problem is even worse than I thought. We eat all of our meals here.
Let's talk to bro. Hey, bro. Squeak. You good over here?
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
No, it's
My
a
journey,
rat.
It continues.
It's a rat, bro. Okay, well, I'm leaving. Wait. What y'all gotta say? Okay. I gotta talk to everything. You understand.
I think I can hear my friends out back. I want to go play.
Oh, that's right. You had to go out back. I'm sorry. That's on me. You do? Thank you. Thank you for understanding. Where are my friends? There's just this guy. Oh, okay. Ah, there are my friends.
Isla, Simon, Lamont. How's it going, guys?
Hey, if it isn't Little Miss, I haven't been around for a while. Where you been all this time?
Working!
Not around. I got what every kid fears they'll get one day.
A job.
Chickenpox? Worse
That's
than
fair.
that, Simon. I got a job. What are you?
Well, you just missed the rock throwing portion of our morning. Sadly, we chucked the last rock in the alley over the fence. Next, well...
Man!
We were thinking of seeing if we could get our mitts on some of the cool stuff that Garby guys got over there. They look like magical toys, basically.
Oh. Well, bad
I
idea.
have to use a bunch of those for my job. And even though they look like a barrel of laughs, they're serious business.
Come on, Lil. For some reason, the world is basically treating you like you're old. Work your magic and score us some sweet loot.
I'm not sure if
okay.
it's a good idea, but I'll talk to Garbanzo over there and see.
Yeah, maybe Garby will be like, oh yeah, of course, bro. Most of these criminals are part of the notorious Hilltop Gang. Bunch of dorks. Okay, so this must be pictures of the devs. Oh, it's this game? You've been seeing this some time now? Yeah.
Hi, Lil. Sorry, I'm not quite ready to open up the shop yet. I can't seem to find my inventory key. What are you doing up so early?
Shopping?
I was hoping to do some quick shopping before I have to work the graveyard shift tonight.
Oh, geez, I'd love to help you out, but I can't seem to find the key to my inventory cabinet. I can't open my shop without it.
It's gotta be around here somewhere. You probably just dropped it.
Or maybe one of those small hooligans over there stole it.
Thank you.
Those aren't small hooligans. They're my friends. And I was actually coming to talk to you about letting us borrow a couple of items.
Borrow?
I stand by my statement, and we can talk about loaning you some merchandise later. Maybe you could talk to them for me. Work your little guardsman magic and see what you could do to get it back.
On it.
I don't think they have it, but sure, bro.
Alright, guys, time to confess. Which one of you took poor Garby's inventory key?
Wasn't me.
I trust
don't
you.
know.
I trust you.
I ain't saying nothing.
I don't trust you. You didn't say no.
That's the way it's gonna be, is it? Listen, I need that key to upgrade tools and buy more power crystals, so one of you is gonna tell me who's responsible.
Are you a lawyer all of a sudden?
Nope, but I'm a guardsman. I hope you got your story straight, because I really don't want to go down to the guard shed and get my metal detector. So tell me, which one of you took Garby's key?
Hold on, I'm just wiping my glasses. Is this talking to them, or is this accusing them?
It was Simon.
You?
Between you and me, I saw Lamont poking his big, dumb, handsome nose that sits in the middle of his gorgeous face all around that booth.
Okay.
It was probably him. Oh, he's such a bad boy, but also...
I've never brought this up to the group before, but I think Isla is a kleptomaniac. I always see her taking things out of Lamont's backpack when he's not looking. But also...
I could make up my mind now, or dig a little deeper.
Let's dig deeper. Let's question further.
I said it before, I'll say it again. It was Isla.
Okay.
I know it wasn't me. I'm in a bit of a two-strike situation with my parents, and I'll be sent to the National Ballet School in Marvog if I get in trouble again.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, Lamont got here first, and I saw him rooting around Garby's shop.
Okay.
Okay, maybe Isla isn't a klepto, but she did go through his bag just before you got here.
Yeah, because she's obsessed with him.
Maybe she's got a good reason to be going through his stuff. I got here third, so I didn't see anything.
I've heard enough.
So, did you figure out who took my key?
Yes.
I hate to be a narc, but I think it was...
Lamont.
It was probably Lamont. He's the tough-looking kid with the missing tooth.
Thanks, Lil. I'll be right back. Hey, you! Mullet boy! Stay right where you are!
I can't believe I had to be a narc. Garby isn't smart, or strong, or fast. By the time he reached Little's hooligan friends, they had run off. But Lil had been correct, and startled, Lamont dropped the key as he fled.
Ugh, got the key back. And those hooligans ran off. It's a win-win. Now my shop is ready to open. For helping me out, I'd like to offer you some gold to upgrade one of your tools.
Oh.
Load up on crystals. Whatever your little heart desires.
Thank you. Guess I'll get a second metal detector. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to Malcolm's office in the dungeon. Guys, I thought you got let out. Alright, well I can't talk to y'all, so... Lil knocks, but there's no response. Okay. Guess that's all I can do here. Let's see. Let's go to the dig site. The entrance to the dig site is closed, but there's a note. I've convened a meeting at the Mages Guild. The dig site's closed for the day.
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back in time to when she was here.
Yeah, let's do it. See what happens. How far back did we go? Your reckless use of the chronometer 3000 triggered a catastrophic rip in the space-time continuum. You died. I love how I keep finding ways to die. I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna shut it down.
Shut it down! Dr. B did say I could only use it at the guard shed. Maybe that's why it's on the fritz? I'll better just get to my shift before this thing explodes.
Sure. Nope, I'm going to the exciting Coliseum for sports. Hey.
Oh, hello, dear. Are you here to watch the Goblin Ball game?
Mayhaps.
Hiya, Mrs. A. I usually find Goblin Ball too boring to watch, unless of course there's a little action on it, if you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean.
I most certainly do. I've got this month's pension check riding on a sure thing tip that's gonna pay out big time.
You sure seem confident, Mrs. A. Care to share that tip with this underage gambler?
This underage gambler?
Your father wouldn't be pleased with me, but I'll tell you what. Since I really bet the ranch on this next game, I don't have any gold left to buy my snacks.
Okay.
Would you be willing to help a little old lady buy a large hat made of nacho chips with melted cheese sauce on top? Mama just can't enjoy the game without one.
I didn't actually want to, I didn't actually want to bet, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm broke.
I don't think I should, Mrs. A.
Also, I have ads coming up. I'm gonna play through
to what
the
I'm
ads.
guessing is an already existing heart condition.
Why, you presumptuous little... No matter. I'm sure Fredo will spot me for it. I'll be good for it after my bet comes through anyway.
I hope. Alright, hey bro.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Your journey continues. I really want you to find it, bro. Okay, I don't want to bet.
Psst, kid, come here.
What? I want to leave.
Step right up, one and all, and win some money on the Goblin Ball.
Hello again, Fredo.
Again? I've never seen you before in my life.
Perfect.
But I placed a bet with you on the last game.
No. Shh. Hello.
Doesn't ring a bell.
The Caladar Lightning game against the Brawlers, I won some money.
Lil.
Okay, if you say so. Person I've never seen before. Anyways, you want to make a bet on the game?
No, I really don't.
Suit yourself.
Thanks, bro.
I can't leave without watching the game.
Oh, okay. Let's
watch some Goblin Ball.
What an embarrassing series of unfortunate accidents for the Sprawl Brawlers. First, Jorbala Pepstein failed to barrel roll out of the way of the Marauders' lightning-fast offensive line. Then, the dynamic duo, Edie and Audrey O'Goblin, only shaved 12 of the 14.7 seconds off of the time the Brawlers needed to open the Diamond Snorf's cage.
The what?
It all comes down to the final wagon wheel toss today, folks, and the coach has sent in Sir Warren of Bainbridge, the bad boy of the Brawlers' midfield passive-aggressive line.
Okay.
He's muttering something to himself. He spits. He lifts the wheel above his head. He spins. He spins again. He spins a third time, and it's launched.
Uh-huh.
The Marauders' Weather Wizard can't touch a throw like that, and it's through the posts. The Sprawl Brawlers win.
Okay.
You could have made some real money. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Thank you. I think, Jinx, how are you? Yeah, I'm almost done. Because I'm so hungry. How's the game been so far? It has its ups and downs. It has its ups and downs. It's not terrible. Okay. So that's a save. So I think I'll, like, leave it here. I'm dying, Squirtle. I'm dying. Let's go back. Let's go to our just chatting. Oh, yeah. I'm dying, Squirtle. I've got soup, so I don't have to wait too long for it. I just have to heat it up. That ain't your usual glowing review. I mean, it's in and out. It's in and out. Generally, I like it. Generally, it's pretty good. There's some, I mean, there's some references here and there that I don't really care for. But otherwise, I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's a little, how to say? I mean, there's just one too many Harry Potter references, you know? No, I like it. Sorry. I'm not trying to say I dislike it and it's the worst. I do like it and I'm prepared to keep playing it. And in general, I enjoy the humor. I'm pretty sure this game came out last year, maybe? Yeah, it came out last year, so I mean, she was still kind of shit then too. But again, that being said, I am enjoying it. I enjoy the 12-year-old girl. I'm really hoping that the goblin and non-human plotline kind of comes through in a good way, because otherwise we're just being, you know, put down for put down's sake. So I'm really hoping that they get some good justice and you know, come back good, because I think it'd be a good, like, you know, feel good story. But do you mind spoilers in that regard? No, I'll wait and see. I'll wait and see how it goes. Alright, no one talk about it. We'll see how it goes at the end. We'll see how it goes. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. It's difficult playing it in terms of, cool, you want to do the best, you know? Because it's like, I have so many options, and that's not a con. That's not a con. I think that's fine. Because, I mean, when you think of Papers, Please, it's very hard to know what is a good end and what is a bad end for Papers, Please. So, like, in that, I still enjoy it too. I enjoy that it's voice acted. It lets me get kind of a break. But it's also a little harder when it's voice acted, because it means me as a streamer is just kind of sitting there for a bit. So thanks for sticking around and enjoying, even though I'm not talking as much. You absolutely will have to play this with a guide to get the perfect ending. Yeah, that's something I'll probably do at the end, like off stream at the end, or maybe I'll do it on stream and we'll just like skip through a lot of the dialogue, because I do want to see what a good ending is for this game. This game is fair, but sometimes you really feel the consequences of your actions. Yes, like how I killed Neil Warkiller! Like how I killed Neil Warkiller! And like, I'm not gonna go back and change that. I did do some changes on, I think, day 2 to try and get a better score, but I don't mind that either. But oh, near Warkiller. That was not fair. I mean, it wasn't. It wasn't, but that's just the way it falls, huh? The lightning round. Man, they got me with that one, I do gotta say. You messed up so much your first run. Yeah, that makes sense. It's been difficult. but it's been fun. Yeah, that's the vibe, really. That's the vibe. So we'll be back to this, not next week, but the week after. Next week is my affiliate anniversary on Wednesday, and I really need to set aside time to keep setting up my, my VR. I finally got, like, lens for it that fit my prescription. So now I can actually use it because my glasses were not really fitting in. But yeah, I just need to get the rest of the stuff set up. So I'm hoping that we can do Neko Atsume for my affiliate anniversary. And you guys go, Sesu, why? And I go, because it's my favorite. But this Friday, we'll be playing more Spirit Swap. We're out of the main story, and we're in the gathering friends, dating. So please enjoy on Friday. We'll be starting early though. We'll be starting 2 hours early, so please note that. My piano got moved, so in order to not cancel stream, I had to move it up. Not Dan, thank you for the forehead kisses. Think Jinx, also thank you for the forehead kisses. Yes! VR kitties! Neko Atsume is on VR! I'm so excited. Sorry for such heavy lurking, but I really wanted to not let out stuff. Some moments were real tough. Kelsey, no worries. I understand. You're sitting there like, I just want to tell them. Oh. Anyway, friends. Let's find someone to raid, because my stomach is going, I'll kill you, Sesu. So let's find someone that to send you guys over to go to. Do you guys want to see Ocarina of Time? I have a friend of a friend streaming right now. Oh, don't worry. It's a I'm hungry tummy ache, not a something's wrong tummy ache. Don't worry. Yeah, we're gonna go see Sherm. Yeah. So Shermdar is playing Ocarina of Time right now. Shermdar's profile is just a yappy girly who loves cats and The Legend of Zelda. Mainly a Nintendo gamer, but there's some variety. Let's hope that we see some cats. You may be able to ask her really nicely to see one of her cats because they're wonderful and really cute. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you don't think I'm too much of a racist capitalist. I really needed that 24 gold. Cats are Twilight Princess. No, I mean she has actual cats. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Here's your raid message if you're a subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. Y'all are the coolest. Y'all are very supportive, and if you got your sub from Alex, give him a kiss on the forehead virtually. If you are not a subscriber, that's okay. You could have been anywhere else on Twitch and you decided to be here with me today, and I really appreciate it. Here's your raid message. Uno reverse, you're the coolest. Oh, I got hit by the Uno reverse. I didn't have my my cootie shot in time, so now I got hit by the cooties from how cute that was. I don't have too long to live, guys, so remember me fondly. Just don't put on my tombstone that I died from a cootie shot, because that would be really, or a cooties, because that would be really embarrassing. Say I died something cool, like getting squished by a giant cat, you know? Like the way I would like to go out. Anyway. No, what about Neko Atsume VR? You're right. I'll pull through. I'll pull through until next week, and we'll see what next week brings. Alright, I'll see y'all later. Take care. I'm getting the raid started, so you'll probably still be here for a second, but thanks again for hanging out. I'll see you on Friday. Remember, 2 hours early. Otherwise, you might be late and you might miss it. Let me hit the offline button. Take care of yourself, get some food, get some water, take a bio break and stretch, and remember, wear a mask, wash your hands. That's gonna protect yourself from getting sick. I don't want you guys to get sick. I want you to be healthy. Alright, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.